We got to put an end to the insanity, man. I am so sick and tired of people overcomplicating fitness. In this video, I'm going to share with you an acronym that will change the way you look at your fitness program. Okay, so I just got off the phone with a guy that we truly connected on how we approach fitness. He's an older guy like me. I'm 58 years old, and I'm in pretty good shape for my age. I'm in pretty good shape, period. I'm just going to keep it real. And I get so many questions that make me sit back and wonder, what are people doing? Why have they complicated this so much in their mind? And I've come to a conclusion. What they're doing is asking every single person they see who looks like they're in shape, bro, what do you eat? How do you train? What are your macros? Do you do fasted cardio? What's your split? Are you on a prep? All of these things that at the end of the day mean absolutely nothing. So I want to share with you an acronym in this video that I thought about as I was doing cardio the other day, just walking. How much more basic can you get than that? I was just walking on the treadmill. When I do my walking, I do lives and I get bombarded by questions, all of which I appreciate, but all of them make me wonder, what are people doing? Why are we overcomplicating something that is so basic? Look, I can promise you that when they shot Pumping Iron, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but go watch it. It's a great bodybuilding movie. When they shot that, they weren't worried about fasted cardio. They weren't worried about ketosis, intermittent fasting, or any of that. They thought about three things. Now, let me set this up a little bit more before I share with you exactly what those three things are. When we train, we talk in this industry jargon, right? We use certain nomenclature to describe the way we train. And one of the words we use is set. How many sets are you doing? So when I was getting asked this question the other day, I thought of the acronym and used SET as an example. And here's what SET stands for, as far as I'm concerned, as it relates to this conversation that I'm having with you right now. Here's how I want you to think about your fitness. Forget every freaking thing you're looking at on the internet. All of the marketing hype that people are trying to sell you. Intermittent fasting and the ketosis and all of the stuff, man. You know what I'm talking about. Here's what it is. SET. Here's how basic, simple it is. Are you ready for this? Here's all you need to do. Sleep, eat, and train. SET. Right there. Sleep, eat, and train. I promise you that one of those three things you are not doing good enough. Because if you were doing all three good enough, you would get the results that you're looking for. Now, of course, there's more to it than that. But on a high level observation of your fitness program, ask yourself this question. Are you sleeping at night? Good. Quality sleep, deep sleep, REM sleep, refreshing sleep, sleep that will help you recover and relax. So those two words, recover and relax. Recovery is important, especially as we age. The best time to recover is not in an ice bath. It's not with Epsom salts. It's not with CBD rub. It's not with massage. It's sleeping, period. I don't care what anyone says. So if you're not getting good sleep, you're not recovering. If you're not getting good sleep, you're not managing your stress. Stress is a silent killer. So in these simple words, in this acronym with three letters, there's a lot that goes deeper into each one of those. So sleeping is vital. And I would say, based upon my experience, that you are not sleeping good. No, Clark, I'm sleeping great. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Eat. Now, there's a lot of confusion with eating. Why is there a lot of confusion? Because every single person on planet Earth is trying to sell you a program, an idea, a freaking protocol, something. All of these diets that are being pitched and presented and offered, there's nothing new. There is nothing new to ketosis. There's nothing new to intermittent fasting. Let me talk about that one a second. You and I, as humans, intermittent fast just by nature of being a human. You sleep for 8 hours, hopefully. You wake up in the morning busy. Oh, I didn't get any breakfast, Clark. I was busy. I had to rush off to work, and then I barely got any lunch, and I ate a bunch of dinner. 16-8 fasting. It's what everybody's doing. But we marketed it in a way. And then somebody comes along and says, my mental clarity is so great because of intermittent fasting. Science has proven bullshit. We can prove anything, anywhere, anyhow we want to with science. We can skew any study. We can pay any university. We can do anything we want to get our message out the way we want to get our message out. Now, I'm not disagreeing that Joe Schmo might feel elevated consciousness when he's not eating. There's definitely something to that, but it's not for everybody. It's not the end all be all. It might not be what you need. You might just need to eat. Clark, what should I eat? You tell me. I don't know. Here's another thing. Clark, how many calories do you eat a day? I have no clue. Clark, what are your macros? I don't even say the word macros. You notice I just messed it up right now. We are overcomplicating fitness, man. I'm telling you, just please take a step back. So you got sleep, you got eat, and train. Everyone says you got to train differently. All these guys on the internet, and I know them. I've had scripts handed to me from companies that hired me to come in and do some crap for them. Read this. Nobody wants to do cardio, so tell an old man that doing cardio is the worst thing for him. That is stupid. Stupid. You got to do cardio. So for a guy to get on an ad and be walking on the treadmill and jump off and say, this is the worst thing you can do, is absolutely not doing you any benefit. So that's part of the training conversation. And just because you're over the age of 50 doesn't mean you need to change anything about the way you train. Because if you're sleeping and recovering and managing your stress and eating right, then training doesn't need to change. A squat's a squat, a lunge is a lunge, a bench press is a bench press. Everything is the exact same way it was when you were 28 compared to when you were 58. You might be stronger now than you were when you were 28. I'm not just going to automatically say that you're not as strong because you're 58. Man, I could go on and on and on about this, but here's what I want to say in summary. Don't overcomplicate this by getting on the internet and believing every thing that you hear by every person that's out here trying to sell you something. I'm not sitting here trying to sell you something other than the fact that this is not as complicated as we've made it out to be. Everybody's an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I'm someone who appreciates the human body and what it's capable of. I'm someone who would never tell you because you're over the age of 50, you cannot do something. I'm going to tell you the opposite. I'm going to say because you're over the age of 50, you should be trying more things. You should be out running. You should be out playing. You should be out doing different things. Man, the stuff that I have in my gym and the things that I have my guys do that I coach, they're like, really? You're going to have me hula hoop? Absolutely. You're going to have me jump rope? Why not? You're going to have me skip up this driveway? Yes. You're going to have me try that? Why not? Why are you not trying that? Well, people told me that when I hit 50 years old, I shouldn't do that. Tell them to shut up. They're stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. Share this video with them and have them reach out to me. Because any person on planet Earth that will limit you by your age, by anything that is normal to our society in regards to the aging process, needs to be shut up. They shouldn't have a voice. Now, what I'm saying, look, you got to be careful. You got to be smart. You can't jump back into what you did when you were a college athlete. Now, that should be unspoken, but it can't be because someone's going to come along and say, Clark's telling people to do this. I'm not telling you to do anything but sleep, eat, and train.